Oh, you guys have come, hopefully, to know what that sweet sound means. It is now time for the away leg here at the Box to Box Radio Podcast. It is the Box to Box Radio Podcast, just not like you know it. My name is Mason Carmichael. I'm your host, really your officiator here for the away leg. We got Moses Hernandez to my right, Travis Carmichael to my left. Of course, producer Chris across from me. As always, guys, we're cooking it up in producer Chris's kitchen. No script, no rules, very little facts here. This is called the away leg, where I just throw out a question to these guys and kind of see what sticks. Travis, this is your favorite segment that we ever do. How you feeling?
This is awesome. I love the away leg. It's just the boys being the boys, and we get to go and debate each other. Producer Chris has to talk without a microphone, and we tell him to be quiet or to buy a fourth microphone. So it's great. I love it.
Yeah, guys, what a better way to kick off your weekend than having three dudes yell at each other about soccer. I mean, that is the dream. When I one day reach the pearly gates, I think that'll be something what heaven is like, is just everyone yelling at each other about
Heaven is an
soccer.
away leg.
You're only home when you're at the away leg. All right, here we go.
You're the one asking the questions. You haven't asked a question yet.
You guys are just going on and on.
Please
and
hurry
on.
before producer Chris just starts saying random things.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we have to tell him
Our
to be
first
quiet.
away leg episode, he kept getting into the mic a little bit, and just ask him if you ever see him on the street. Just ask him about Hudson Odoi. He'll talk to you.
How'd it go, producer Chris? Did you enjoy that?
For the entirety
No, he did not.
of 30 seconds about Hudson Odoi.
He did not enjoy when he was mic'd up.
Oh,
He
my
said,
gosh.
never again.
Jeez. All right, guys. So question for you, and this is going to really put you on the spot, so I hope that you got your thinking caps on today. So I'm going to throw out a random Major League Soccer team.
Oh, yikes.
A random Major League Soccer team, and you are going to tell me one designated player they could sign to improve their team. So think about
great question.
Positional need, maybe culture of the fan base, age, all this stuff comes into a factor. You can either go, if they're a good team this year, maybe it's immediate success, a guy that can win now. If it's not, maybe he's a guy for the future or a guy that you can sell on, a la Miguel Almiron. So first team I'm going to throw out, let's go ahead and go with the New England Revolution. They're last place in the Eastern Conference. They need somebody with hashtag character and culture for Brad Friedel. Sam Sagekuhl joked on Twitter that he wore a tracksuit to the game this weekend because he wants to show that he's unified with his players, that they need to run more.
Wow. Or running away from fans that are waiting outside the stadium for their cars.
I'm just going to leave this open in the air for you. Who's it going to be? Who would you sign?
So I am going to say, and I think defensively New England has done okay. They're okay. They're not that bad. They're not that bad defensively.
Just ask Michael Mancien how that red card tastes.
I mean, they're not that bad. And Cody Cropper's decent in goal. I like Cody Cropper. Cody Cropper started this past weekend against Atlanta.
Okay, well, they're playing goalkeeper roulette, so of course it's a stable goalkeeping crowd.
I know. But Cody Cropper's good. This is the problem for me. Their strikers score no goals.
Okay, I'll give you the striker score no goals.
Strikers, and they have a really good player in Fagundes that they never want to play or start. They play him, but they don't start him, which does my head in.
Hey, man, he was going to Nacional over the summer, if you ask his dad. He was going back to Uruguay.
Does he have enough character for Brad Friedel?
No, he had enough character to go to the prom and play in a Major League Soccer game the same weekend a couple years ago, though.
Fair enough. All right, so here's where I'm going to go. They need a goal scorer. They need a young kid. I'm going to go with Chucky Lozano.
She's not a striker, Travis.
He could be. He can score more goals anywhere on the field.
And I could be a grapefruit if the circumstances were right.
Hey, they need a goal scorer. And
do you
he's
honestly
going
think
to
Chucky
score
Lozano
goals.
is going to score as many goals as, let's say, a Carlos Vela?
But he'll score as many goals as Quintero.
I would go the opposite direction. I think that back line is a travesty. I mean,
they can't score goals. It doesn't matter how many goals you concede when you can't score.
Okay, tell that to Minnesota United in 2017 then.
But Minnesota can score goals. It's different. Quintero is one of the best strikers in the league.
Okay, I didn't say Minnesota United 2019. I said 2017, where they gave up the most goals in league history. And then guess what? The next year they beat themselves. So I think a good foundation has always started at the back.
That was a bad goalkeeper, though.
Yeah,
That's
fair
why
enough.
Bobby Shuttleworth is horrible.
He's not. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Manone's better. He's better.
They're
He
about
is
to
better.
Say, okay, tell me about that goal that happened against NYCFC this weekend.
Oh, it happens.
That was
Everyone
garbage.
gives up a howler. Let's talk about Sean Johnson's goal
Oh
if you
my
want to
God.
talk
All
about
right.
bad goals.
That's neither here nor there, but it's the away leg. What are you going to do, folks? They need a center back. Giuliani Baba has looked okay for them. Antonio Delamay is not even in the same area code. He's off doing whatever he knows what. Michael Mancien complains that the team's not trying hard enough, and then he goes out and gets red carded and doesn't really put in a good effort. He's the king of handballs so far for New England. I like Brandon Bye. I think he's been a good defender. I like Andrew Farrell, Castillo. I think their fullbacks aren't the problem. I think they need a lockdown veteran center back to kind of come in and solidify that back line.
So you think Scotty Caldwell's doing real good work in the middle as a 6 and an 8?
He is doing
my
well as a
goodness.
6. I think they had a good thing going with the 4-4-2 as well, where they play Scotty Caldwell and Carlos Heel in the middle together. I think both those guys are looking pretty good, just as long as Wilfred Zahibo doesn't get on the field. I mean, good Lord, that guy's terrible. I think a good center back for New England Revolution that's I'm thinking of a guy that's kind of towards the end of his career here, kind of a guy that would make sense for them to bring over, a guy that's a little bit more athletic than your average center back. I think at the end of the season, if they're able to pry him away from Arsenal, Laurent Koscielny would be a good signing.
I love Laurent Koscielny, but man, he is looking older and older and more injury prone every single second. And I'll tell you what, man, I think what New England really needs is someone off the field that is going to care about them. They need a new owner. They're the Buffalo Bills of MLS.
I don't get that reference.
Okay, fair point. They've made 4, 5 final MLS Cups and have won none of them in the last 4 or 5.
Yeah, well, let's just say that Mr.
what?
Robert Kraft's been taking a lot of trips to Florida. So,
Yikes.
kids, if you don't get that reference, ask your mom.
Give it a Google.
Yeah, give it a Google for you. But yeah, I think ownership's a good shout too. But I do disagree with the attacker. I do think whatever they do, they need to bring another player. There's reports that Andy Carroll might be coming over. Sam Stagecole reported that first for MLSsoccer.com. And then it was kind of debunked a little bit by New England's management there.
Kareem Benzema as well has been, not to New England, but in general has been reported to come
he'd be a
over
good signing.
to, I believe, NYCFC.
Kareem the Dream, yeah, I think it is NYCFC.
I mean, he's now
be
scoring goals
interesting.
for Madrid now that nobody else is.
Yeah, for sure.
But Hazard's going to look great next season in the all-white, isn't he, Chris?
Hey, but
Producer Chris loves that.
Thorgan Hazard wants to leave, so and maybe in 2 years you can get Thorgan Hazard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when the transfer man is
Oh man, sorry, Chris. Nobody's safe. Yeah,
Nobody feels bad for Chelsea. They're
No.
Chelsea. Their owner can't step foot in the country. I don't feel bad for him.
yeah, he's not rushing to a Chelsea game anytime.
Oh, wow.
Wow, dad jokes.
Boo. Yeah, next question, please.
Of course. So I'm gonna throw out one more MLS team.
Oh,
and then
boy,
we'll move
here we
on.
go.
Let's go with the team on the opposite end of the table. Let's go with Sporting Kansas City.
Sporting Kansas City. I think.
I have one already for them.
Okay, well, since it's your show, please, Master Mason, please enlighten us with all your wisdom. Please pick.
Gladly. So, watching them against Monterrey, where they got absolutely shellacked in that series.
Are you going to pick a Monterrey player?
No.
That would be funny, though.
Miguel Ayun would be a good signing for them. Yeah, I think he's on the bucket list now. But I think the weakest position, and you saw with the squad rotation this weekend where they put Johan Quase in it at the left back and sat Seth Sinovic. I think Sinovic is kind of the weakest link in that lineup. I think they really, really need a left back that's not only able to get forward, but a guy who's able to do a little bit of the defensive work in there as well. I'm looking at some guys that I think are some pretty good players at the left back position that are kind of getting a little bit up there. There's a guy in particular. So Lucas Hernandez took his job at Atletico, but he's now rumored to be going to Bayern Munich. Felipe Luis would be a really, really good signing for this team.
Yeah, him at his age of 40.
He's 33 right now.
Yeah,
so it'd be
which
okay.
is basically like
okay.
40.
Do you want me to give you a younger one?
No.
I'll give you a younger one. Alberto Moreno from Liverpool.
Where has he been? They've been keeping him locked up in the locker, huh?
Yeah, I think he's a good, fast attacking fullback, which that's what they really lacked against Monterrey was the speed, and Peter Vermees likes to fly his fullbacks forward. I think he'd be a really good option. Travis, who's your pick? First of all, what do you think they need?
I don't know. They're pretty well balanced. I think midfield-wise, you have a couple of good options, especially with, Busio coming up as a young kid. You got, Espinoza in there who's done decently. You got some good options, kind of forward with Namath, and you also have Johnny Russell and Rodney Wallace, who's kind of an experienced player as well. Coming off the bench, you have Gerso, who's really good.
Hey, Gerso starts for that team. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm saying he's a good option because he starts. Rodney Wallace is a good veteran off the bench.
Oh,
Relax.
No, you said Gerso was coming off the bench.
No, I did not. Relax. Check the footage.
Watch the games.
Relax. I'm just looking at stats. I'm not
watching
watching the game.
You're just watching the stats.
Shout out.
I'm gonna plug the Goss man on that one, David Goss, because I know these guys weren't gonna do it. These knuckleheads, but answer my question.
I think the replacement of Iko Para is a real deal. So I'm going to say you have to go spend money and you have to bring him back and you have to go get Matt Miazga.
That's a stupid answer.
That's not a stupid answer. He's a good center back.
Quack. Next.
He's gone to Europe and he's been horrible.
But
he
been
could
starting in France.
Back. Doesn't matter. He could start in MLS
if you're
right
gonna
now.
go that route, bring back Eric Palmer Brown. If you're gonna go that route,
But he's not as good as Matt Miazga right now. Right now.
But he
right now.
He came up through Kansas City's academy, and
Yeah.
Peter Vermees is very, very particular.
Did you want a
about the guys
safe
he brings
pick or
in.
did you want a bold pick? You tell me, Mason, please.
I wanted an educated pick.
Well, we both didn't get that, so I'm sorry.
God.
Next question, please.
Okay, this one actually came to me through producer Chris before we even started recording this.
Oh, producer Chris.
A blind squirrel finds a nut, ladies and gentlemen.
Blindsided
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So he posed a question: if you could have any manager, and we're going to go of all time. We're not going to go current. We're going to go of all time for your team. Who would that manager be? And more importantly, why? Why would you have that manager?
All right, I'm going to take it. I feel like as a coach, I have to take this one.
Coach.
All right, relax. All right. So my favorite manager of all time is Diego Simeone. And I think I would take him in a second because here's... Whoa.
Weak. I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard me, guys. I had a really terrible cough. I said weak.
It's okay.
Okay, thanks. No, look, Diego Simeone he's very passionate. He loves the game. His teams are very disciplined, except for Diego Costa, who needs to leave.
Okay, so
But he also can't play for the rest of the season.
You're
So
describing the worst version of Jurgen Klopp. So why?
no.
Better version of Diego Simeone out there,
Jurgen
would you not
Klopp and
take him?
Simeone are not the same people.
You just said
That's very different.
high energy,
Yeah.
organized.
Diego Simeone has done unbelievable things with Atletico Madrid. He knows how he wants to play. He wants to defend first. He wants to counter. He wants to attack players at pace, and he wants to get good players in. Producer Chris, sit down. You're not bringing any players in, Chelsea. Relax. I want Diego Simeone because he's going to instill discipline. He's going to make them defend. He's going to make them kind of go forward as a unit. And then also, everybody is just together. All 11 players defend together. They attack together. They sit in together.
They yell at the ref together.
Together, yes. And they grab the ref and tell him that he's
Together.
something about his mother and that his mother's lovely.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go a completely different route on this one.
Shocking.
So he's young. He's inexperienced.
Eddie Howe.
It's not Eddie Howe. He's a bit controversial. He's a guy that really hasn't managed at the top flight yet, but he's gotten one good game of experience. I'm talking the man, the myth, the legend, Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Oh, you're an
Chelsea.
idiot. You're an
He's
absolute
my
idiot.
dream manager.
You're an idiot.
Can we
The
please unplug
stones
his
that-
mic?
The stones that this kid has.
Unplug this guy's mic.
Producer
To
Chris
look-
is going to cut you off.
To look old Italian mob boss grandfather Mauricio Sarri in the eye and tell him where to shove it when he wants to bring him off.
God.
That was incredible. He's got more control over that club than the chain smoking Italian manager does. And I love it. Shoot it into my veins. if he could be, so we have a men's league team here in Austin called Outsiders FC. If he was the manager for Outsiders FC, I'd take Sari or Kepa or both of them, like a buddy cop duo.
So I'm out of the job. I'm
would
out of
be
a job,
great.
apparently.
It would be amazing to have both of them just come in and wreak havoc. You ever seen the video? It's like a guy in a gorilla suit chasing around a guy in a banana suit, and then the banana suit guy gets a mallet and chases the gorilla around. I just want to see that. And then
So I just want to
that
say this,
forever.
and I want to go on record, and I want producer Chris to hear this. You're an idiot.
excuse me.
That
He's
there,
a top
producer Chris.
He's a top 10 manager in the world. So Kepa, my reasoning is take him out because, like, look, none of his teammates got mad at him either for throwing that fit. So guess what? He obviously has some pull in the
They
locker room or
don't
something.
care. They've shipped it in. They don't care anymore. They can leave when they want to, and Chelsea cannot replace them. So they can sign a new contract or they're gone.
Kepa's going to get promoted. He's going to be like the Viash Boaz because he's never coached at the professional level before.
Oh my
He's going to
God.
lead them to Champions League glory.
He subs when he wants.
Yeah.
He subs when he
He's
wants.
going to be the Ryan Giggs. He's going to be like, oh, man, Willie, you're not getting it done, son. Ref,
Subs
arbitro,
himself on.
cambio. And he's going to come in. It's going to be great. Kepa brought a whole fan base to their knees as they watched and beckoned him to make the right decision. And
Yeah.
guess what? He said, fate, I don't care what you have to say. I'm staying on the field.
Who was the goalkeeper that would have come on and won penalties for them that used to play for Man
Hey,
City
guys.
and knew all their penalty takers? Willie Caballero.
Yeah, Billy Horse would have come on. It would have been great. but all I'm saying is you got to break a few eggs if you want to make an omelet. That's all,
All right.
that's all I'm saying.
In it.
In it.
All right, go on. Next one.
All right, next
All
question,
right.
please.
All right. Next question hitting you up here. So we know that I'm going to bring it back to MLS. We just hit Europe pretty hard there for a little bit.
It's not like he's a one-trick pony or anything.
We just hit Europe super hard. You want to host the show?
No, please, no. I don't get paid enough to host the show.
You don't get paid at all, apparently.
You are correct.
Must
Producer
suck.
Chris, what up with that, man? Where's my check?
It bounced.
Wait.
Oh, he doesn't have the money.
Wait.
Sorry. He can't even afford a fourth
man.
mic for himself.
Wait.
Jeez. This is a bit that's going to get old really fast. I feel. Just like Travis yelling, it's a sport at the top of
It's a
his
sport.
lung.
Like, for real, though, it's a sport. You have to run. The field is
my
120 yards by 80 yards wide. You have to cover ground. Let's move on.
If you could award an expansion team to any single city in the United States, who would it be and why?
I am going to go with certainly not San Antonio. Even though they were banking on that pretty hard, weren't they? That stadium's expensive. Yeah, I'm going to go with...
You're harsh.
Sorry, it is what it is. I'm going to go with give me a team in... I want another Canadian team.
Really? Where in Canada?
Give me Ottawa. The Ottawa Ice Horses or something stupid like that, and just freezing
What
their
about
tails
like
off.
the Ottawa Otters or
All right, you could be
Ottawa?
great alliteration, English major. This is great. He went to Southwestern.
Hey, I was almost an English minor. Let's get that right. I was one class away. Just decided not to go for it.
Shocking, and now he's doing a podcast. There you go,
Hey,
folks.
Dreams really do come true. The only paid member of a podcast. Let's go. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ottawa Otters so that there's an even number of teams in Canada.
Okay. Excellent. I like that.
Apparently. Let's let the professional, please, Mason, enlighten us with your pick. Does Outsiders FC get a shout?
Oh my
No.
God.
Come on, why does Outsiders not get a
Because
shout?
we don't have a city right now that we call home. We kind of
And we've only played 7v7 and
Hey.
no 11v11 yet.
that didn't. For real though, I want to see a team in South Dakota.
kidding.
I want their stadium to
Oh,
be
my
right under
God.
Mount Rushmore, so the presidents can watch on, and they're gonna the South Dakota dead presidents. Their jerseys.
That
hey,
cannot be allowed. You
No,
can't do that.
It can be because they'll be called the SDDPs, and they'll have 3 really good DPs, and their jerseys will look like American money. And so everyone will be like, "Hey, have you seen the DPs?" They'll be like, "Which ones?" They're like, "Oh, the South Dakota." Eh?
Why are they Canadian? That's my
where'd
team,
the
the
it come
Otters.
from?
The South Dakota, they speak with kind of a northern accent, don't you know? I only know one dude
disagree.
from South Dakota, and he talks with a little bit of an accent.
You
so-
know one guy from South Dakota? That's more than me.
Shout out to Jared Bush, one of the greatest medical professionals I've ever met in my entire life. But he actually last week he heard the podcast and he came to me and he diagnosed Travis with weak takeosis.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know this was.
It's terminal.
Hey, I didn't know this was just shout out anybody you want on the podcast day. Thanks. Bring it on. Well done. Just shout out any friend you want. I'm going to shout out Barney. Barney did really well over the weekend. Thanks.
Is that one of your little kids that you coach?
No, it's the purple dinosaur.
Hey, man, the Purple Dinosaurs would be a good name for an expansion team.
It's actually a really good show.
I would actually give that
Where
to
would
San
they be,
Antonio.
though?
I'd give it to San Antonio.
I got one more question. This is going to be one I think we're going to spend a lot of time on. So get ready. Put your thinking hats on. You guys need a second to compose yourselves, or
Just ask the question.
maybe not. We're gonna have to bleep.
Censorship.
We're gonna have to bleep that one out. Travis, again, dropping foul
Sorry.
language.
Hey, sorry. Y'all use your imagination. Sorry.
If you could build, we're gonna do national team stuff now. If
Oh.
you could build
Jussie Zardes.
a starting 11, shut up. You could build a starting 11 of current CONCACAF players.
Right.
Who would your 11 be and why?
Oh, mate.
We'll go by position. We're gonna play a 4-4-2. You don't
Why
get to
does it
choose your
have to be a
formation.
4-4-2?
You don't do a 4-3-3.
I want to do a 3-6-1 Corpus Christi style with the box in the middle. Go Red
No.
Bull Leipzig.
Okay, we can either do a 4-3-3, a 4-4-2, or a 3-5-2.
You're
You
the
gotta pick.
professional. You tell me.
Okay, I said 4-4-2. and I
Okay,
got
we'll
a
go with
ton
a
of
4-4-2.
backlash for it.
We'll
I'm
go
doing
with
a
the-
1-3.
Hey, can I see your pen for a second, Moses? All right. That loud Moses he's throwing his pen across the room.
It went in the sink. He's
right.
he's better at basketball than footy.
We're going to
Yeah.
start with current goalkeepers. Current goalkeepers, go.
For me, it's not a question. It's the greatest American goalkeeper to ever play the game. It's Bill Hamid. It has to be Bill Hamid.
Oh my God,
Wait,
yeah.
Who's better
Only
than
CONCACAF
Guzan?
players?
He's better than Sean Johnson.
That you
He's
said?
better than Tim
No,
Howard.
only CONCACAF players.
Only.
Yeah. That's what I said.
No, you can pick Kevin De Bruyne. Idiot.
CONCACAF players.
This guy was
Only.
a CONCACAF player out in his
Yeah, and just so you know, Spain is not in CONCACAF. Neither is
Brazil.
Cameroon or Brazil.
That's good because I was going to pick
Honduras in
He all
CONCACAF.
picks Neymar.
Nice on the bar.
Someone take a hotter take than Bill Hamid as the goalkeeper. It
Bill
doesn't
Hamid.
exist. It doesn't exist. I have the hottest take right now in the room.
Okay, I'm going to go with a guy that's long been overlooked and has been the best goalkeeper in MLS, Tim Melia.
That's a dumb pick.
How is that a dumb
Because
pick?
Andre Blake is better.
Oh my God, you're an idiot. No,
How?
Andre Blake is not a
Andre
better
Blake
goalkeeper.
is way better.
How is Andre Blake a better goalkeeper? How many trophies has Andre Blake won with
He
the
plays for
Philadelphia Union?
Jamaica, and he plays for the Union, so 0 trophies because the Union is the most boring team in Major League Soccer history.
You've never seen the Revs play, have you? Oh, man.
I'm going to let you have that one.
Yeah. So
Hashtag wooden spoon. For,
my-
those of you that don't know, by the way.
Yeah, let's explain this. We had a listener
The
ask
wooden
about this.
spoon, and thank you for the listeners that asked me this. The wooden spoon is an award given to, figuratively, they do not actually get a wooden spoon, but it
That
is
would be freaking sweet if they did, though.
I will give the winning or the losing team a wooden spoon. I will buy a wooden spoon out of my own pocket and give it to them. But it is the team that is the worst team in MLS. So for me, that is Portland, San Jose, or New England. I think New England wins the wooden spoon this year.
So you're telling me these guys get participation ribbons?
Yeah.
No.
They're not getting relegated, so basically.
Oh, let's not start the pro rel argument. So anyway,
Yeah,
Tim
Melia.
Melia, weak pick. Bill Hamid, strong pick. Anyway, Moses, what do you got? Ederson.
I was gonna say actually Alisson, but I'm just kidding.
Ederson's better.
Right.
You
Tim
got
Howard.
Tim Howard. Tim, give me a Walker Howard.
He's still better
He's
than Nick Romando.
87 years
Yeah,
old.
Yeah.
But no one mentioned it. Why did you need to bring Nick Romano to this? No
Just
one
because
mentioned
they're
Nick
old,
Romano.
and I like that he's going to retire finally.
Yeah, he's
It's been a
retiring at the end
bit.
of the year, but yeah, he's barely a current player. But I'll give it to you. He's probably the best goalkeeper in U.S. national team history. So I
Howard?
mean,
No, it's Bill Hamid.
hey man, if you can do it on a cold night in Denver, Colorado, you can do it anywhere.
And he didn't though.
He did. They won 3-2.
Yeah, but he gave up 2 goals to Kai Kamara.
Hey, he wanted Kai Kamara to score. He's helping a friend out.
Also,
That's looking out for your
Sierra
teammates,
Leone
Travis.
does not count as a CONCACAF player, so don't pick Kai Kamara. Sierra Leone.
Oh my God.
We're
He
gonna
did
pull
play
a
for
map out
Norwich.
here pretty soon.
He did play for Norwich.
We're gonna pull a map out and circle where the CONCACAF countries are.
Do I get to pick my right back now?
We're gonna do
Snake
the
pick.
snake pick. That's
Oh,
what
the
it's
snake
called.
pick.
Yeah.
Moses, you get to pick a right back.
Right back.
It cannot be Delph, even though he's left-footed and not a CONCACAF
Hey, that
player.
didn't stop Heath Pierce.
I was going to say Messi. Let's see. I'll do. Okay. Can I do any player at any
In
position?
CONCACAF.
In CONCACAF.
As a
That
right
has
back.
been the question.
Oh, okay, I honestly know where we're picking from. Saying if I can pick a player who's like a right wing.
If
put
you
him in
want to
team
play him at
right
right back,
That's
sure.
fine.
So
We'll
that's okay.
be prepared to get obliterated, but here you go. That stopped you before.
I'll do
15 seconds.
Roldan on the right.
Christian rolled on. You know what? Actually, Moses,
I like that, actually.
I'm going to shake your hand real quick.
Right,
It
you
happened. Oh, my God. They just
I-
shook hands. Producer Chris.
I agree with that. That's a good pick, man.
That's a hot
Christian
freaking
rolled on.
take.
He's played right back for the Sounders before,
He
and he hasn't
has.
looked bad. I'm going to let it slide. That's fine. I don't have anything to say
That's a
about
hot
that.
take. What do you mean?
I don't have anything to say about that. That was
Travis,
good.
you hear that?
Don't you sizzling, apparently.
Oh my gosh,
Mason,
Stop
pick a right
hissing
back.
into the mic. My right back is Miguel Ayun.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, Travis, you're running out of options.
Travis probably like, I want Timmy Chandler.
I mean,
Was it Ozil?
no, he doesn't defend. All right, now I'm gonna take
Today, Junior.
Oh, don't you even get
Yeah,
started
don't
about
stop this.
Hey, Moses, here's the question. What's your answer? I'm going to have to go with, and it's CONCACAF, right? I'm going to have to go with
C for 200.
Jared Piqué.
He can't do it on a cold, wet night
Can't
in
do
Trinidad
it.
and Tobago.
Neither can we.
Oh, no, too soon. Okay. Anyway, let's move this along.
Who's your
My
right
right
back?
back selection, I want someone that can get up and down the field. You have to be able to run. Hashtag it's a sport. I'm going to go with Kellen Acosta. Kellen
Interesting.
Acosta at
Y'all
right
both go
back.
with center midfielders
And
at right back.
if I'm not
They do make good
mistaken,
right backs.
if I'm not mistaken,
Or
it is my
left back.
turn to pick a center back.
It
Is
is.
that correct?
It's your turn to
I'm going
right
to go
center
with
back.
the baddest man alive to ever play the position of center back. I'm worried he's going to knife me if I don't select him. Roman Torres.
Ooh, that's a good pick. The
He's a
Panamanian
scary
player.
individual. He's a scary man.
He's so scary that he doesn't even start for the Seattle Sounders. That's how scary he is. Hey, I thought it was a sport. This guy can't even move.
It's all right. I got coverage. Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh, Travis is
Just wait for
contradicting
my
his
next
brand.
pick. I already have the
Moses
left center
is
back
over here
picked
on the
out.
phone googling what is a CONCACAF.
It is not a four-legged creature.
It's not right. It's not. All right. I guess
not.
I got to get out of this page.
I'm gonna go with a veteran presence in the middle, kind of an older player. but I
Carlos
think he's a good-
Bocanegra.
No, current players.
He
You
could
dick.
still play. He could still play at that level.
But then who would run Atlanta into the ground? All right.
I think DeBoer is doing a great job of
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna go with Wes Morgan from Jamaica, the Leicester City legend.
Oh, the guy who played center back and won the Premier League
Yeah.
for Leicester. Great.
Yeah.
All right, Moses. Anyway.
But he's 35 now, so he's got a little bit of a veteran presence in there. You know,
Okay, whatever. All right, Moses, pick.
you picked a guy that's not even starting for his team anymore. So
He's scary. That's all I want. I want someone that's going to fight somebody. I'll play with 10 men. The other 10 will be great. Every week I'm going to play with 10 men. Also, this is not ever going to really happen, so there you go.
it might.
In a parallel universe, that happens simultaneously.
A dream is just an idea that hasn't come to
Stop.
fruition. So
Stop. Producer Chris, cut him off.
all right, Moses, center back. Come up, give us two because you're up next on the clock. Give us your pairing.
Facts.
I do Nicholas Hessler.
What?
Is it a what?
Did you say Nico Hassler for Sporting Kansas
Nicolas.
City?
Nicholas.
So the Norwegian international Nicholas Hassler.
That plays for Norway.
Producer Chris, I know they can't hear you, but can you answer a question for me?
Wait.
Is Norway
Oh my God.
in
never mind.
CONCACAF? Is it?
Fans,
Nope.
he said no. He
it's
said no.
not.
He
Oh,
did say no. Hey,
The Google
how about,
machine. No, don't answer the question
Oh,
for him.
come on.
He's a big boy. He can do it himself. Who you got? There's American
Matt
guys.
Miazga.
America, Mexico, Canada,
Kendall Watson.
Jamaica, French Guiana.
How about
maybe?
Seaman?
Laurent Simon, who is
Simon?
Belgian.
He's from Belgium.
Is he really?
Oh my gosh.
This guy's making
I
a
don't
meal
follow
of it.
MLS enough to.
This
to
guy's
know.
making an absolute meal of it.
Okay, you follow national teams though, right?
Fair.
Kendall Watson.
So who from a national team that you follow that's a CONCACAF team would you put? I mean, you obviously watch
John
the US
Brooks.
games. Hey,
Sorry.
Peanut Gallery, stop yelling over there. We just
I
need,
thought there were no rules. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just need two. Well, you got to answer the question. That's the only rule. And you guys have failed to do
I
that
have
miserably.
succeeded at that. I picked the best American goalkeeper of all time, Bill Hamid.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm still waiting on two CONCACAF center
And
backs.
for those of you
gave
playing at
me-
home-
you gave me a Norwegian right back and a Belgian center back.
For
thought
those
that's
of
what
you
you wanted,
playing
man.
along at
Okay.
home, Norway and Belgium are not in CONCACAF.
They are not. Not even close.
No.
They play in Europe. I just need two players.
Matt Migaza.
Matt Miazga. Okay.
Miazga, great shout. I wonder
I'll
who said
take
it
that
first
one.
under their breath.
All right.
And
Matt
Yedlin.
Miazga.
And who? DeAndre Yedlin is a center back. Oh man. Jeez. Oh geez. Good luck keeping him home.
This
Hey,
is a fantasy
he's
draft.
got
This
the
is a
recovery
fantasy
speed
draft.
to probably do it though.
Yeah,
It's
fair
a
enough.
sport. Hey,
It's a
Mason, what am I
sport,
doing?
Oh, Travis is stabbing at a
Yeah, that's a blind stab in the
blind
dark.
stab in the dark is what he's doing. Yeah, but hey, DeAndre Yedlin might be a good right
Yeah.
back. You know, or excuse me, center back. You never know. We'll see. He couldn't be worse than he is for Newcastle right now.
I'm playing a 3-back right now, so.
You're
You're
playing.
not. You're playing four back. We've discussed this.
Oh, yeah.
If I can't play a
Sorry.
3-6-1
4-2.
hashtag Corpus Christi, you certainly cannot
Producer
play.
Chris, I know you're not paying Moses. Can you get him some Q-tips so he can clean out his ears? We need him to listen to these questions
That's
carefully.
not in the budget. Your salary is too high.
I will donate my own money, kind of my heart. I will donate. I will donate some
Is that a
Q-tips.
Ron White reference?
I don't know. I can't say.
I think it was.
All right, my second center back. I want someone a little bit more mobile to play next to Wes
Hashtag
Morgan.
It's a sport.
I want Aaron Long.
Yeah. I'm going to take Figueroa.
Minor Figueroa.
I'm going to take Minor Figueroa. I love that guy,
You're
even though he
just-
plays for the wrong team
You're
now.
just collecting over 30 center backs that are past it.
I just want people that are going to go out and kick people.
Oh
like,
my
I want my
gosh.
center backs to be mean.
All right, left back. Give it
Oof.
to me.
Yikes. Left back. Okay. I'm going to go with Alfonso Davies at left back.
Okay, I'll give it to you. That's fine. Fonzie.
I have to have one Canadian. They're just so nice and polite.
This is what I'll do.
It's not your pick.
It's not your pick.
It's
don't
my
give it.
pick.
Stop
No,
talking.
It's my pick.
It's his pick.
my pick.
Stop
All right,
talking.
all right,
Think
let's
about
see
it
what
for a
we're-
bit.
Hold
see
on
if
to
it's-
it. Put a pin in it.
You're in
I'll try.
timeout
I'm in timeout.
for your Belgium pick in Norway.
For your insubordinates. All right.
Hey, great. You're winning if we pick UEFA teams, though.
I'd
All right.
smash you guys.
I'm going to go with the best American left back of the past decade.
Cherundolo.
He's 35 and feeling alive. It's DeMarcus Beasley.
Oh my God! I quit.
Producer Chris.
I quit the show.
Producer Chris is nodding his head in approval.
I quit the show.
The ageless wonder.
Travis, let me give you an actual proper setup here. I'll put Yedlin to my left back and
He's made an adjustment.
Midal.
Who? Arturo Vidal?
No, not
No,
Midal.
metal.
Midal.
Medal?
Medal.
Yeah, that's
Metal.
metal.
Yeah.
Who is
I guess.
MEDEL.
Who
And
is
he plays for Chile,
Chilean.
which is in South America.
which is in the South. I think
Ding, ding, ding.
That's 3 strikes. Is he
Oh my
disqualified?
God.
Is he disqualified yet?
Moses, I'm going to give you one more chance.
Just
One
pick
more.
anybody. Anybody that's American. Anybody. Just pick the American 11.
Oh, God, never mind.
You need a left back. We'll keep Yedlin in the middle.
I like that pick. That was a good pick.
You need a left back.
And a right midfielder, so think ahead.
Eh.
We should have done the snake pick. That's my bad. As your host, I failed you. Moses.
What?
Left back. As days turn into years,
7 hours later.
we got an old school cuckoo clock that's just ticking like crazy on the wall over here in Chris's kitchen. I believe it's Dutch made, which you cannot pick the cuckoo clock, Moses, because it's not made in CONCACAF. So I cannot put left back for you.
I'll throw Brooks and my center back, and
then
Yedlin
Yedlin,
on the
okay.
left.
Good
Perfect.
choice. Who's your right midfielder? 'Cause
This
it's
should be
still
really
your
easy.
pick.
Really, really easy. There is a right answer.
Yeah, there is. McKinney.
Weston McKennie
at right mid.
At right midfielder? All right.
Or left. I can also
I
transition
mean,
him.
to be fair, it fit within the parameters of the question, so we'll take anything at this point.
yeah.
Please, Mason, move us along.
He's career center midfielder. Weston McKinney playing right mid. Oh my god, this has gotten way out of hand. This did not go where I intended it to. I thought we were going to get some quality. We haven't
Nope.
gotten any quality. From
I mean,
Nope.
when you led last little question with Gepa, I mean, I think anything was going now.
it's Christian Pulisic. It has to be Christian Pulisic
A right mid?
as the right midfielder. It has.
You
to
don't
be.
play him up front?
No, he's not a striker. He's a
Well,
winger.
given this is a like,
Are you dumb?
given this is a really weird 11, I'm not going to take anyone serious. So
Yeah,
thanks
neither
for your
am I.
lukewarm pick. Obviously, we know that you've picked 3 people from UEFA,
Yeah.
so you're going to win the Champions League or wherever they play over in Europe. But we're not worried about that.
Okay,
we're worried
give me
about
your-
the Gold Cup.
Give me your right mid and your right center mid.
All right, here we go. So the right midfielder. Does Marvin Chavez still play? I want Marvin Chavez.
He does not still play. He's not playing.
I can't take Marvin Chavez.
You cannot take Marvin Chavez.
I wanted Marvin
he's
Chavez.
retired.
Dallas till I die. Give
You
me.
can't take Breck Shea though.
I don't want Breck Shea. Does Atlanta want Breck Shea? I don't think so. I think they're regretting that one. I'm gonna go with at right midfielder. Give me J-Mo Smooth. It's got to be Jordan Morris.
Okay,
Jordan Morris.
I'll give it to you.
He can defend. He'll be fine. At center midfielder. Oh man,
Who?
the Cuban American who is now American,
Ooh, Ozzy.
Ozzy
The Honey
Alonso.
Badger. The Honey Badger,
who
baby.
also scored a cracker of a goal this weekend, the first ever goal in the Allianz Field.
Yeah,
Perfect.
come on, you loons.
Come on, you loons.
That's a great pick. Come on, you loons.
Oh, Mason complimented me. Perfect. You pick
My pick,
center mid.
Sebastian Lletget.
Oh, weak. Anyway,
Hey,
Moses.
no, hey, listen. He's a two-way
God.
midfielder. He can create, he can defend, he can do it all. He's like 27.
He can do it all, and he doesn't start for LA.
Yes, he does. He starts at number 10.
Not
You don't
on a
watch
good
games.
day.
Excuse me. He's their
You're right.
starting attacking
I'm
midfielder.
looking at the stats.
You don't watch the games at all. This is a guy. Hold on a second, guys. He's a soccer coach. He claims to be super knowledgeable about the games, but he comes in and he gives me takes like, "Oh, Sebastian Lletget doesn't start for the LA Galaxy." He's literally started almost every single game this season. The one that he missed was because he was injured. He had a face injury.
But will LA make the playoffs?
Yeah, they're a playoff team.
Without
they're a playoff team.
without Zlatan, do they make the playoffs?
No, but they have a Zlatan, so why is that even a question?
Fair enough. I just wanted to know. Let's move on.
All right, Moses, center midfielder.
2 center midfielders.
2, actually, your tandem.
If you take my next center midfielder, I
I'll
will
do-
kill you.
You've already picked. Oh wait, no, you've only picked one. Never mind. Go ahead.
I'll do
I'm so excited right
Hector
now.
Herrera.
Oh, that fits. That's a center midfielder. He is in CONCACAF and he's good. Moses,
Man.
outstanding.
Hey, ask Liverpool how good he is, though.
Wow, that was a low blow.
It's
And
okay.
then another midfielder?
Yes,
well,
another
uno
center
mas,
midfielder
center
in a
mid.
4-4-2.
I could do Marco Fabian.
Oh,
Ooh,
perfect.
Marco Fabian.
Fabian.
It's Fabian.
Not a very mobile midfield with Fabian in there, but it's okay. We're
Experience and
learning.
quality.
Maybe
You don't need to run. It's not like it's
Yeah.
a big field. or
Weston
Yeah.
McKennie's going to be whipping in crosses, apparently.
Oh, actually, no. I take that back.
No, you've made your
Really?
pick. No, let's go on.
I can't do a sub.
Hey, let the boy.
You're going to mess it up.
Hey,
No, Jonathan Dos Santos.
Oh, see?
Jonah. Okay, I'll give him Jonah. That's a
For
good pick.
where? That can be your left midfielder. How about that?
That's what.
But he's not picking there yet. He's
Yeah,
But he
not?
just did.
He's taking out Marco Fabian and putting in Jonah Dos
All right,
Santos.
anyway, moving on.
Oh my gosh. Michael Bradley.
Oh,
my
stop it. Mr.
God.
Clean does not
This
belong
guy's
in
just
the
gonna
center of midfield
This guy's
for
just
you.
gonna put a rock in the middle of the field and hope for things to
Hey,
happen.
he's going to shield my back line pretty well. I'm going to pick a striker that can drop into midfield and help create possession. So, again, Michael Bradley.
I'm going to pick someone that's better than Michael Bradley, has always been better than Michael Bradley, someone that is the greatest player of all time if he is only allowed to pass the ball backwards. Kyle Beckerman.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to take Kyle Beckerman. If you play the game in reverse, he's the best player of all time.
Who's your other guy next to him? Ozzy?
Ozzy and
Oh, not a lot of ground coverage for a guy that wants your guys to run a lot. Not a lot of ground being covered in the center of midfield.
That'll be okay. They go backwards. We like to keep the ball. We like to pass the ball
I thought it was
85
a
times.
sport.
I'm going to keep the ball 85 times. It's going to
Okay,
be great.
who's your left mid?
And go nowhere.
Who's your left mid?
My left mid is my only serious pick. My left mid is Elise from Houston.
Albert Elise. Okay.
And I think that kid is legit, and that's why he's in my lineup, and the other two picks are going to be absolutely stupid ridiculous. Anyway, your turn.
My left winger, I'm gonna go with he's a guy that probably you guys have never heard of because you don't watch the games. Leon Bailey from Bayern Leverkusen.
Yeah, he plays at Leverkusen. He's great.
And for Jamaica, I think he's one of the best CONCACAF wingers that we have. I think if Fonzie's number 1 and Pulisic is 2, I think Leon Bailey's probably number 3.
Fonzie.
Maybe Lozano's up there in front of him, but I'd give Leon Bailey pretty high honors there. Mo, I need a left mid and one of your strikers.
Diego.
Is it Lainez?
Yeah.
Lainez. All right,
19-year-old.
Quality, dude.
He's good.
Decent.
Get out
He's
of
good.
here.
I give it to
Matt
him.
Miazga's better. Hashtag death.
He's not a winger.
Doesn't
You
matter.
idiot.
He won. He looked at him in the face and,
And
said,
then I'll
I'm
do
better
Carlos
than you.
Vela up top.
Oh, he took my pick.
Oh, yikes. So is Moses more knowledgeable about the game than you?
No,
are?
he's not. He's just the first player that he saw on Wikipedia.
Oh my god.
He was my striker
He's
that
like,
was going
who's-
to drop in.
Who's the Golden Boot winner? Yeah, let's take him. Oh, are you going to take Quintero?
No, I'm going to go on brand. And Quintero's Colombian.
Yeah, Moses Colombia is not in Congress.
Travis didn't know that either. I'm going to go on brand and pick Josie Altidore. He's mine.
Oh, get out of here.
Chris, give me Nux for that Josie Altidore pick, son. That's why I
He
get
gave you
That's why I get
fingers.
paid
That's
the
right.
big
He
bucks.
gave you the
That's right.
fingers.
He picked the American
That's
whale
why
himself.
that's why I get paid the big bucks, and you guys are broke. So congratulations.
All right. Is it my turn now?
Yes, it is. If you can stop kicking our equipment off the table,
That was
if you
you.
can lift your foot. No,
Sorry.
you just accuse me of doing it and then apologize for doing it.
Yeah. It's,
All right, you get to the
get
lecture
two-
picking both strikers, and then we're going to come back and Mo's going to run anchor. So we'll see how that one goes.
both strikers. I already know my last striker, and he's going to be my captain, so we're going to go there. My top striker, I'm going to go with, man. So I'm going to go with the blossoming career that never was of Darren Maddox,
Okay,
because it's hashtag a sport.
I think that's a stupid pick because he's not a very good player. But go on.
Yeah, but it's a sport. He can run. It's fine.
Yeah, but your center midfielders can't. So you're really contradicting yourself.
Yeah,
there.
I know. Just I like Maddox. Okay, I thought
give me
he
your-
was going to
give
be
me your
better.
last pick. I
And
don't
this
even care
is
anymore.
the greatest take of all time. One of the best strikers to ever play in CONCACAF. He is my captain. I love him.
He's
Hashtag
retired.
Dallas till
He's retired.
I
You can't
stop.
pick him. He's retired.
Stop.
He's retired. He's of
You
course
have to let
referring
me-
to Blas Perez.
Yes,
He's retired.
it's got to be Blas Perez.
He's retired. You can't put. Sorry, you may not pass go. You may not collect your $0 paycheck from the Box
Can I
to Box
not
Radio
bring him
podcast.
in for like
No, you
one
can't.
game?
No, you can't bring anyone from Europe. You can't bring any retired players.
He's a CONCACAF player.
You guys obviously didn't understand the question. Travis, current players.
Can I?
no, it's not your turn.
You're running,
Stop talking.
You're running anchor over there.
Stop talking. That's going to be great,
God,
by the way.
This is what happens when 3 people try and host the show all at once.
So, all right, I can't play Blas Perez. Who? That's a crime. That is a crime,
I was
sir.
waiting.
Blas Perez is amazing. All right,
I'm surprised you're not picking a guy from Costa Rica.
Oh, wait. No, Costa Rica. Meh. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I might pick him. But also, I'm going to try one more pick, even though I know for a fact that he's probably retired. Is Kenwin Jones on the table?
Retired.
All right, fine. I'll just cop it out and take it. I'll take Joel Campbell.
Oh, look
And
at
then
that.
let's move on. Let's move on and
Aw.
pretend like none of this ever happened.
That's what I try to do every time I record with you guys. Just go to sleep.
You
pretend it
pay
didn't
this
happen.
guy? You pay this guy for his content.
Hey,
Is he under a DP contract?
Hey, I'm making upwards of $15 a show. Upwards of $15.
Upwards. That's like free Whataburger,
So
man.
I'm talking $16 a show.
That's free Whataburger.
All right, my last pick up front. I'm gonna go with. Oh man, what is his? Who do I
Tim
wanna go
Weah.
with? I don't want to go with Tim Weah.
Moses, take notes. Hey, TikTok, the clock is running.
Give me Lucas Cavallini from Canada. He's scoring buckets of goals for Pachuca right now, and he's.
You're telling me
scoring-
there's a
he's gonna have
kid
great
named
goal cap.
Cavallini who's Canadian? That's
Yeah.
legit. That's
Yeah.
a cool name.
I know he's going to
And
score a
he's
lot of
playing
goals at the
in
goal-
Mexico?
Yeah, he's
Does
gonna-
this unicorn exist?
Yeah, his name's Lucas Cavallini. You can Google him if you want.
Moses, Google him. You got your phone out?
That's CAVA. Yeah, he's going to score a lot of Gold Cup goals. He's starting over Kyle Larin right now for Canada, so he's doing something right.
That's an atrocity.
You don't watch the game, so you wouldn't know.
Kyle Larin is the greatest guy that doesn't play.
I thought that was you. All right, Moses.
Wow.
My
Go
last
ahead.
forward.
Yeah, last
Chelsea will
forward.
sign me. Oh, wait.
The running anchor, the last pick of the hypothetical CONCACAF draft. We've gotten way out of hand and derailed on this one, guys. But Moses, what's your last pick to wrap us up here?
Miguel Almiron. Up top.
Again,
Plays
he plays for Paraguay,
For Paraguay, which
is
is
in South
not in
America.
CONCACAF. Again, that's strike 5.
On
Can we cut
brand.
him off?
He's on brand. You can't fault him for being on brand. Mo,
How about Martinez?
Paraguay?
Also
Paraguay
not in
does.
CONCACAF.
Paraguay's-
stop talking.
hold
Nope.
on. Yeah, I would stop. Paraguay is in South America.
Nope. That's South America.
That's not in the.
That's CONMEBOL, baby.
CONMEBOL, yes. He could play not in the Gold
Tim
Cup.
Weah. What? That was a great selection, Mason. Tim Weah for Celtic? That's a great choice.
No one's paying enough attention to him for the last 22
Fine.
minutes.
I would put Alfonso Davis up top then.
It's already been
I've
picked.
already taken him at
Is
my
left
left
back?
back, so you can.
Oh wow, that was weird.
We're not even paying attention anymore over
Not
here.
anymore. This is
Atrocious. Chris is currently on Indeed typing up a job application for a podcast host.
Hey.
But Chris, if you think I'm giving up my salary so you can hire some schmo, forget about it.
Moses is just here so he doesn't get fined.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
I think
much.
you're here so you don't get fined too.
Apparently, you get paid, so can you pay my fine?
Nah, I'm a little short on money right now.
Can you buy
Mo,
me a printer so I can? Oh my God. Mike Pedke.
frantically searching the
Junior
internet.
Hoylett.
Yep, I'll take it. He's Canadian.
Great choice.
We'll do
Yep, he fits in the
For
ramifications.
soon to be relegated Cardiff City.
Yeah, fair enough.
Guys, that was all
was
just
a-
wait,
incoherent.
whoa. He has one more center forward, doesn't he?
I'm sorry, is he playing with 12 players?
I'm sorry. I thought we were going to go with the front 3. I thought we were playing.
We're playing a 4-4-2. We've been playing a 4-4-2 the whole time.
This was out of hand.
Guys, if you if you had to understand, if you could possibly comprehend the amount of mental strain that I endure every time we record a podcast, you would be astounded.
Let's put
and
it this way.
they're
his
even worse
back-
off camera.
His back hurts. He's
It
carrying
hurts
the
so
team.
bad. If y'all want to email us, we'll send you our address. You can send us some Advil. That's 90min@boxboxradio.com. Get at us on Twitter. Maybe send us some Icy Hot.
Like
It's
Lucas
B.
Torreira carrying Arsenal. to
Travis, what's our
victory.
Twitter? I'll let you plug our Twitter for us.
That's a great question. Producer Chris, what's the Twitter? He doesn't have a mic. Sorry, Mason.
The guy
What's the
that
Twitter?
He was, that he
Please
was
tell
yelling
me.
at the whole time.
B2B
There we go.
underscore radio.
Yeah.
At-
it's at B2B
Oh, sweet.
underscore radio. This
I
is
got it right.
for the first time ever.
Get him a gold star.
B underscore radio on Twitter. Guys,
Is that in CONCACAF?
yes, it is. We are in America.
Get in there. It's in CONCACAF. Take
so-
notes, Moses.
That one is.
I don't want to be the only guy asking questions on the show. I want to get you guys' questions for us to debate. Hopefully, you come up with some better stuff. Maybe we can get these guys to be a little bit more prepared next time. But then again, what's the fun?
I want a future away leg where it's all questions asked
Yeah.
by the fans.
Yeah, and also if you feel like you can come on here and debate something on the away leg, we would always love to have a guest on the away leg to throw in. One of us will take a back seat and we'll kind of let you guys jump in and go at it. You can call us out particularly on Twitter and say, hey, I want to go head to head with Travis because I think I can kick his butt. Like you probably can. It's not that hard.
You cannot curse. We get fined.
Yeah, no
Moses,
cursing.
Moses has
if
a
you
lot
curse,
of fines.
we'll edit it out. So make sure your argument's coherent without cursing. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the away leg. We went a little bit longer than I might have wanted to, but thank you guys for listening. We'll see you. Thanks for tuning in.